Assalamu alaikum everyone, myself Hamna and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video we are again going to work on my new idea and my new painting, my original art piece. And this art piece I would say is really close to my heart because I also experienced this behavior into myself, which we also see throughout the world, that sometimes the main idea of this painting is that sometimes we feel so courageous and so strong and so motivated and enthusiastic that we can do everything, literally everything. Whatever we want, we can conquer it, and whatever we want to achieve, we just achieve it. And sometimes we are the same person, not a different person, we are the same person, become so delicate, so vulnerable, so fragile that they can't do anything, and they become so fragile that something so weak, so so delicate, invisible thing like behavior, gesture, words, we can't see them, we just experience them. And human beings become so vulnerable that they are being broken by just those gestures, those words. So the main idea of this painting is the human beings are so courageous, so strong that they could conquer the world. Yet they are so delicate that they are being broken by the little words, by the little gestures, by a little bit of negativity. And there is also hope I tried to show in this painting, that we need to be more, appreciated towards each other. We need to be more nicer towards each other, and we need to be positive. So without any further ado, let's just begin with the video, because the video itself is very long. I tried to record each and everything, and which is very difficult thing because I record my videos with my own mobile camera, so it's really difficult to tackle with that. And my mobile is always running out of space, so that is really a tough thing to do. But I try to record everything. The video itself is very long, so without any further ado, let's just begin with the video.
The painting Fragile depicts the delicate nature of human heart, depicts how much care human heart needs, depicts how easily human heart could be broken, depicts how much careful handle human heart needs. The painting also depicts a very confusing nature of human being, which I would like to say as this thing is so strong yet so delicate. The nature of human beings are so courageous that they have conquered the deep seas and skies and have taken over the entire world, yet so weak that an invisible thing so powerless as words are able to break him. This nature of human being have always astonished me. How come something so powerful could be conquered or shattered by only words? This painting is dedicated to delicate nature of human beings. This painting is the message to be more generous towards each other, be kind, be somebody's hope, be somebody's happiness. Life is too short to hate each other. Keep loving and forgiving and fixing. The purpose of adding the violin along with this painting is to show the hope, is to show that through generosity and through love, care, through good gestures, we can actually fix what we have broken into all of these years, all of these ages. I added this porcelain doll because porcelain is very prone towards shocks and jerks. A little jerk and shock can shatter it, can break it into many pieces. So I added this porcelain doll and I made two faces of this doll, in which I tried showing the two phases which I discussed earlier into this one doll. That is the courageous part of human being and the sad part of the human being. Courageous part is the one where the doll is giving the fierce look and making the eye contact. And the second phase of the human behavior is the one which is sad, in which the doll is looking down, and that side I will make the sad expressions, and on the other side I will try to give the fierce look onto the face of the doll. This will show two sides of the doll, but actually in reality the two sides or two faces of the human being. Strange, isn't it, that a single human being can be so courageous, so strong, and yet so weak, so delicate. And we cannot also actually say that it's in the nature, or some people are brought up like this, that they are very courageous, and some people have been oppressed, and the oppression is in themselves. I don't believe that. If we study history, we would see that many oppressed people have stood up for themselves, have fought for themselves, have, you know, acted courageously. And on the other hand, there are many people who are actually courageous, but there are some incidents and traumas into their life which shattered their confidence, which shattered their courageous behavior, and that incident and trauma reshapes their life, reshape their confidence and attitude, and reshape their whole personality. Well, my work was to only study the behavior of a human being and then depict it through my painting, while your work is to discuss it and tell me what you think about this behavior of human being. I would like your comments down into the comment box, and I would like to know what you people think about this behavior. Well, this doll took a lot of time. Most of the time was taken by this doll into this painting. This was the most detailed uh, piece, and also this doll needs to be in the focus. So that's why the focus part needs more attention, needs more detailing, needs more intricacy. So that's why this doll was the most detailed part. I added cracks into the doll to show that weakness, and that shatterness into the behavior, and that crack into that courageous behavior. I added these tiles. They don't have any motive or purpose, just like the frame. They are just for the beautification of the painting and to add more structure, because the ground was looking so plain. So that's why I added these tile structure into the ground. After that, I made it a broken hand of this porcelain doll, and I added this hand to the same side of the doll where she is giving the fierce look. That depicts that is also a side of human being, that sometimes they don't care how broken they are, they don't care what has happened to them, what trauma, what trouble they are having. They will be so confident that they will be making eye contact with you, they will be giving the fierce look. So that side of the doll where she is giving the fierce look, she is making eye contact with you, is the same part where she has been broken, but she don't care about that brokenness. She is so courageous, she is strong, she is not sad, she is not demotivated, she is looking straight into your eyes. It is not just about she, I am talking about all the human beings. Well, she is also can be depicted through this painting, because a single painting could have many depictions according to different people. So that depiction, that representation could also be taken. My perspective, from artist's perspective, it is talking or representing all the human beings. Then for the beautification, I added the pastel green, and with the pastel pink, I added some flowers into the dress of this doll. To make it more beautiful, I also added some laces to the dress of the doll, so it looked more complete and more beautiful. After that, I added the hair of the doll, and I made them curly, and to complement with the background, I made them of that reddish brown color, and I made them curly. After that, I added the crown to the painting. The crown represents power. to show the power of human being, that they have conquered the literally the entire world, and they have studied about each and everything, and they have been penetrated into everywhere. To show that power, I added this crown to the painting, which I think also added a beautification and aesthetic to the painting, and it actually looks so good there. I added so much detailing and intricate work into the crown, so that it looks more realistic, it looks more complete, it looks like show it that the crown is showing power. This painting took me a whole month because the topic of this painting was so precious to me, and it was also a little bit difficult, so I had to do a little bit of research about human nature and human behavior and the psychology of human being. Then I was able to paint this painting. I did some researching onto the depictions, that which thing could be best depicted through what. That's why I chose, like, there are multiple things through which we could depict the fragility, but I chose the porcelain doll because it has those human features and all of that, so it could be best depicted through that. I hope you people liked it. I am totally obsessed with it. It turned out so good.
This is it. This was all about this video. I hope you people loved it and enjoy doing it with me. And the idea was actually crazy. Literally so close to my heart, because I also feel this, that I am so motivated. I can do every idea in my mind, and I could achieve everything. I can do this, that, and that. And sometimes I'm just too broke to even even talk. So yeah, that was it. That was all about this video. Thank you so much. Do comment, do share, and do subscribe to my channel, and we'll see you into the next video.